Yo, what's going on, guys? Jay here, and today I am finally going to be reviewing Andre 3000's debut solo studio album, New Blue Sun. Now, Andre 3000, of course, is a part of the legendary hip-hop duo from Atlanta, OutKast. When this record was announced, it broke the internet because a large narrative by some people on the internet is that Andre 3000 cannot cement his legacy without a solo album. A lot of people use that as a knock against him in the GOAT debate. So this was something that people immediately got excited for. And then we found out that it was just going to be a Flu album. As you can tell by the title track, I swear I really wanted to make a rap album with this one, but this is literally the way that the wind blew me. Which is just, again, poking fun at that whole narrative. And Andre 3000 just showing he's going to do what he wants and be creative, and love that for him. But yeah, off rip, I really enjoyed this album personally. This review isn't going to be super serious or technical because it is just a very ambient instrumental album, and I do love that. I've never listened to a record in this type of vein before, so it was something new for me and something I really enjoyed, but because of that, I can't really compare it to anything else in terms of rating or expectations or anything like that, so I'm kind of just going based off vibes here. But yeah, there are a few choice words I would really use to describe this album. It is very calm, tranquil, serene. It really just puts you in a state where you were like just constantly taking a fresh breath of air, you know? I don't want to harp on the words I already said, calm and serene, too much. But New Blue Sun really does transport you to a place of bliss, a place of almost pure relaxation. And again, it really is just Andre and his flute here, as well as some other backing instruments in this 8-song, almost 90-minute long project, where throughout the course of the album, Andre is giving you different sonic backdrops where the album is really kind of maintaining the same, it gives you that same feeling the whole album, but each song he manages to make aesthetically a little bit different in minor ways, at least to me, I feel, and I really enjoy that. For example, that night when I turned into a panther in Hawaii and started making these low register purring noises that I couldn't control, ... That shit was wild. And to be honest, you do get this very kind of island, like tribal type of vibe here. This also nighttime aesthetic. And again, it's very minimal because there's not much going on, as well as you do get the purring noises that are mentioned in the title. And it's just the small details like that where, again, it feels like Andre 3000 is just giving you some different backdrops here that are nothing but just pleasant. I also love the overly long and thought-provoking titles that Andre uses here, where again, it kind of gives this feeling that this album might be meant to inspire some critical thinking and also make it work as productive background noise. Again, this is the type of album you could just throw on and have in the background, and it just increases the mood. And my favorite song here is, of course, the slang word pussy rolls off the tongue far better than the biological term vagina. Do you agree? And not just because of the awesome name. This, again, just gives off my favorite vibe. It is the best vibe that I call on New Blue Sun. There is no other way to put it. This is my favorite track to revisit on that album. And I also love the outro here. Dreams once buried beneath these dungeon floors slowly sprout into an underground garden. What's so great about this track as the outro is, again, Andre 3000 just manages to you could tell this is the outro in the song. You get this sentimental, like, leaving the world, the soundscape that Andre created type of feeling. And you could tell like your journey is on an end to a degree. Again, like I said before, this is a interesting and honestly hard album to talk about, especially I'm not a person who is familiar with a flute at all, so it's not like I could judge the how good his playing is. I'm sure it's amazing. It's just, again, going off of vibes here, just how I feel listening to this album. So with that being said, don't take the rating too seriously because this may be higher than some of your favorite records that I've rated this year, but I'm feeling an 8.0 out of 10 on New Blue Sun by Andre 3000. Feel free to let me know your thoughts about this project in the comments. Again, personally, I really enjoyed it. For me, one of my favorite records of the year, but also a hard record to talk about. You know, this is just great for me. Like, in my personal life, I've been using it while studying and in the background while working on content, as it provides a good backdrop for that. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.